Welcome back, everybody. So today we are going to be jumping right back into our career prep stuff. Today, what I need you to be doing is to head on over to Classroom. Now, in Classroom, you're going to see a bunch of stuff that just got uploaded all of a sudden into the career prep unit. That's okay. We're going to be working on this stuff over the next couple of days. One of the big things that you'll see is that I have added the workforce slash military job career packet thing. It's nearly identical to what you were working on with your trade school or college option career. Go ahead, look that over, fill that in, answer that just like you would answer, or just like you did with the career prep stuff that had to do with your colleges and trade schools. Oh, my apologies. So go ahead, just do that. Shouldn't take you too terribly long. I take that back. It might take you a little while. You'll see on the second page that you have a bunch of bills and different things that you have to be working on as far as that goes. You might be able to hear my dogs barking outside. I will also need you to complete that Purdue Owl scavenger hunt. Now you'll see that there's a PDF. You edit that in a PDF element just like you would anything else. You're going to go ahead and just go through Purdue Owl, really. The link is right there inside of the document, inside the PDF. Click on that. It'll take you right to Purdue Owl. Once you're there, inside of that PDF for the scavenger hunt, there's a bunch of different things that I want you to find. This is just for you to get used to using Purdue Owl. You'll also see that I have things listed for both APA and MLA. That's because you're probably used to MLA writing. Well, we are going to be using APA writing for this next writing unit, or for this paper that we're going to be putting together about our different career options. APA style is one of the most common styles of writing that you will find in college, should you choose to go. So I want to make sure that you're familiar with it because you're most likely familiar with MLA as you've gone through school and used in all of your English classes. However, that's just not as applicable anymore. Even some English classes are starting to use the APA format. So we're just going to keep on keeping on with that stuff, all right? I also want you to be aware that we are going to have to be flexible and do a lot of investigative learning. And I mean that in a sincere sense. You're going to have to do a lot where you are reading the directions a little more closely, and that you are, being willing to be adventurous and make some mistakes. For instance, one of the mistakes that I saw on the college and or trade school option papers that you guys have been turning in is that you are still not citing sources. You're not putting down websites for all of those things yet. So make sure that you're doing that, and make sure that you're really paying attention to the requirements on each box. That's kind of the big thing that I'm seeing with those right now, but you guys are doing great. Unless I've made specific accommodations for you, which I'm willing to do for these. So like if you're like Johnson, the school I would want to go to doesn't offer room and board, but I'd still have to, live within 20 miles or something like that. So I can commute. Can I do, rent for that area? And that's fine. Just talk to me about it and we'll make those adjustments as we need them. All right. So just to reiterate, be as adventurous and exploratory as possible right now. I'm going to try and not overwhelm you with work. All right. For now, we're just going to keep on plugging. As far as older work goes, I don't want to receive any more of the skills testing. So the essay writing or the creative writing things that we did in the second week of school. I also don't want to see any more email stuff turned in. You might have a little more PRS work, or not PRS work, sorry, that's my sophomores. You might have some more vocab work or common usage. Go ahead and keep practicing those common usage skills. You're going to see vocab stuff come up tomorrow. We're going to start working on our first set plus our second set of vocab, so that way you can get used to that, and we'll hopefully test sometime this week over those first two sets of vocab, but these shouldn't be too hard. It's really not a lot of words. We're only in our second week. We shouldn't need that much time doing those. As far as those are concerned as well, you do have that Google slide that I want you to keep making duplicates of. Use those words in a sentence, find the dictionary definition of the word, which I give you, and redefine the word in a way that makes sense to you. All right, screenshot that, turn that in. You'll see a new submission portal for your next set of words here, I believe on Wednesday. So go ahead, get started for the day, and I will see you again soon. The I CAN statements and standards for today are I CAN, gather information from multiple relevant sources, and Writing Standard 7, conduct short and sustained research projects.